Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Just because I can, and I continue with Dishonored Blind. Now, I don't have a lock combination for this, and I don't really know where to find it. I'm pretty sure I've rather diligently looked through this house, and I didn't find it here, so it might be it's not even here in the first place, and I need to find it somewhere else within the mission grounds before I can open it. But I'll just run around one final time. There are those paintings that are missing, but none of them have any numbers on them, like, you know, year of being created or whatever. So I'm not quite sure how those would help me. Yeah, it might not even be here from the looks of it, so I guess I'll just leave for now, and hopefully I manage to find it somewhere else, and then I can go and grab it. Okay, this is the main street. Will they see me? It's a bit... I'm not a super big fan of this game's stealth system compared to Thief. It's... the original Thieves 1 and 2, they are much older games, and yet it seems to me that they were much more sort of competently designed when it comes to letting you know, you know, your position. For example, the light gem was, you know, a pretty brilliant, sort of simple way to let you know how you know, how well stealthed you are, because here Corvo actually, he sneaks in a really weird way, where he actually keeps pretty standing pretty tall. So I never know. You know, sometimes I look over a cover in such a way that you'd think the enemies would see me, but they don't. And it's sometimes difficult for me to ascertain whether I have been seen, or whether I can even, whether do I have a potential of being seen. And you know, I'm also not a fan of the dark vision being such an easily available thing, because, as I already said, it's so useful that it's difficult for me to convince myself not to use it. But on the other hand, it seems to be a little bit of an overkill, because you literally can see through walls, and you know, it's pretty much free when it comes to mana cost. So I can do it basically without end, and I don't think it's a way you should play a stealth game where... Oh, come on.
Just die. Damn you. Watch out. Take that.
Okay, this is...
Dump you in the river.
Yeah, I have to reload anyway, because... Well, I guess I could just run, but I will reload in this case. I don't think this is the way you should play a stealth game, where you basically see through walls all the time. Okay, what's the patrol route of the other guy? I'm a bit anxious about him now. Because what's even the point? Like, I'm not even technically speaking, I'm no longer hiding. I'm just completely out of their view, and yet I can see them through some arcane bullshit, which, you know, I realized just now that there exists, you know, it has been demonstrated to me that the overseers, they devised a way to block magic from working. So I am pretty sure it is going to actually feature later on in the game. It has been, you know, the machine that does that has been showcased to me in one of the previous missions, and I'm pretty sure it was supposed to serve as foreshadowing. So maybe that is going to, at the very least, make using the dark vision sort of not that viable all of the time. The distillery district. Across the Empire, Old Dunwall whiskey is not only the finest libation of its kind, but it's also an important cultural tradition among discerning folks, sophisticated and common alike. Captains moving their ships across the great ocean always have a bottle in their quarters for occasions, fine restaurants and bars keep it in stock, and farmers across Bristol exchange Old Dunwall whiskey when healthy children are born. Some might disagree, preferring highbrow drinks such as King Street Brandy or one of the other brands from Mardy, but sailors of Old Dunwall have been brisk throughout the early years of the Emperor Jessamine Caldwin's reign, a trend that is expected to continue. Aged and bottled in Dunwall's distillery district, Old Dunwall whiskey is what you want. Okay, so this is Holger Square. So this is actually where the mission begins. This is where the bridge is, on the other side of this, but the gate is now closed on account of that tower and checkpoint. Dr. Galvani's office is here. I'm supposed to search for one of the Bottle Street gang members in here.
Later and take a look after them other two are gone. I ain't telling you.
Come on, coin too, or?
What you mean? They pay you in coin? I get mine in bottles.
Paid in drink? Oh, you lucky bastard. How much they give you?
I said I ain't telling you that.
What the? Someone help me out!
Okay, that was poorly done, but you should be used to it by now. It will probably never be good. Okay, the strictures I have read already. Avoiding the rat plague. Much of the public still harbors false belief related to the plague. I read that already. Keep those things to yourself, blah blah blah. Yeah, there's either a corpse or someone unconscious. Travel to PANDYSSIA. The men I set out with are good sailors. Oh, by Anton Sokolov. Okay, he's a very prominent character. He's an inventor, a painter, and an explorer apparently as well. A true Renaissance man. The men I set out with are good sailors. No doubt half of them have cut their teeth on rascally pirate ships spawned in the Serkonan archipelago. Or they were, I should say. Half of them died before we sighted the broken red cliffs welcoming those who would visit the far continent, as it is called. Sickness, infighting, poisoned by a school, or one would say a flock, of small fish that fly over the waves like birds, landing in hundreds across the deck, pricking any they touched with toxic quills, two thrown overboard by gusting demon winds, the quiet Tivian navigator simply dead in his bunk, wrapped in white furs, eyes wide with terror. Few have crossed the ocean, and the distance to PANDYSSIA is greater than most would imagine. Most died climbing the cliffs, and now with but a handful I stand looking across the greatest expanse of land that exists. My allies are frightened, for this is beyond them, and now their captain is dead too, stung by something that resembled a prayer maul, but reacted with great apoplectic outrage when handled. It falls on me to lead them. There's either a corpse or someone unconscious upstairs. Okay, so there's a rune in his lab. Because I'm pretty sure that's where the lab is.
I think he's dead, right? I know that. I mean, do we have suspects?
Suspects? What? Suspects? We ain't gonna waste time solving who killed him. Personally, I'd buy who did it a drink.
But what are you gonna put on your report?
I'm gonna say we found one of Slackjaw's men inside, all dead and bloody, and that you are a stinking idiot.
Okay.
Rat! Damn you!
Damn it. Return the audiograph to Slackjaw. Okay, I will. How many runes do I have? I have just one. Okay. Okay, it has a power source here. I mean, sort of like a command. What's the word? What? What are you talking about?
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Oh, I guess they found one of the bodies. Okay, where's the power source for the tower? Is it up there? Or is it in here? Nope, this is empty. But to all watch personnel assigned to Clavering Boulevard, given the recent attempt on Captain Geoff Kernov's life near Holger Square, a new watchtower has been authorized to secure the area. Tensions remain high following the incident, which Kernov only survived by virtue of his training and quick thinking. Until the perpetrator has been identified, all squads are advised to question any suspicious persons entering the area. Note, the engineering corps is to be commended for working fast to put the additional fortifications in place. Whale oil will be delivered nightly to provide power to the new watchtower. Yeah, but how do I depower it? Do I need to climb it? I don't think it can shoot me, you know, at point blank range. I should have followed him. He might be too far away now. how do they climb it? If there are no, like, if there's no ladder or anything. I guess I can use blink. But I would feel safer if I took down the guard first. Although, on the other hand, I'm worried that the tower will shoot me in the back. Okay, I'll try it and see if it sees me. So how do I disable it? If I cannot climb it, and seemingly I cannot. Okay, I guess I spoke too soon, and I absolutely can. Let's get back to Slackjaw.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Lord
Anything in your pocket for a poor working man? How
in this area. Failure to comply.
You want a Slackjaw's man?
Immediate arrest.
What you want with me?
How can it be that I know such things? Listen, I can hear their every thought. I am not alive, nor have I received the gift of death.
Actually, I didn't listen to Slackjaw's thoughts.
Hey, wait a bit. What just occurred to me? How come it's always me who pay for the whiskeys?
Shush up your mouth. You know I can't work out the right number of coin. It's embarrassing.
Where is Slackjaw?
Don't make me take that away from you. Hey, you in the mask. You look like a clown. Ooh, look. He's armed for fighting.
Returned to Slackjaw. It doesn't tell me if he's gone somewhere else. So by all accounts, he should still be here.
Slackjaw. Whores raised him. He'll never know his father was a prince. He deals in flesh, weapons,
What the fuck are you looking at? Go
strong
off,
drink.
Chopper.
They've always called him Slackjaw. He knows the streets of Dunwall, especially its dark alleys, as well as any man. If ever in doubt, which is often, he uses the knife. He and his thugs started in Trevor's Alley. Now his influence is felt over the entire island of Bristol. Slackjaw. Whores raised him. He'll never know his father was a prince.
What's this? Information from my missing guy. Let's have a listen.
Slackjaw, it's me, Crowley. I'm making this in case I don't make it back. You was right. There is someone wants you dead. Wants to take over the distillery and the whole Bottle Street gang. And you'll never believe who it is either. At first I didn't. That's why it's taken me so long. I wanted to be sure and... What's that? No! No! Ah!
So Crowley's dead. Too bad. He was one of my best men. Still, you and me had a deal, and Slackjaw never goes back on a deal. Take this key. It ain't for the Golden Cat, no. This key's for the captain's chair. A hotel abandoned since the plague gutted this part of town. Take the stairs to the top. You can use the roof to get into the Golden Cat brothel. See that? Slackjaw keeps a bargain, just as good as the men who run the city. Maybe a little better. You think about that. Now maybe we can help each other out again. I could get rid of the Pendletons for you, quiet-like and without killing them. But you gotta do something for me in return.
Well, tell me what you've got in mind.
The Cat's having a big reopening tonight. Lot of money clients, including an arts dealer named of Bunting. He's got particular tastes, or so I've been told by some of the ladies. Got some pretty fancy stuff locked away at his place, and the only thing preventing me from nabbing all that loot is the combination to his safe. Of course, the Pendletons have been camped out there for months too, not sure why. So that means a lot of the City Watch and other soldier types. Bring me that combination, my masked friend, and then I take care of the Pendleton brothers, just like that. You ain't never even gonna touch them. And I promise, I won't kill them, and no one will ever see them again. Now if that ain't a deal, Slackjaw don't know what is.
Now, I don't necessarily trust him, but to be honest, they seem to be absolute psychopaths. They tried to kill their own little brother. I think, was it like they tried to burn him, or it was some very over-the-top and horrifying method of torturing him when he was little. So, you know, they don't strike me as people society would miss much if they suddenly dropped dead.
Come on up. The more people die, the cheaper it gets.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Thaddeus Campbell, formerly High Overseer, is no longer a... Traditions of the Abbey of the Everyman. It is now a minor criminal offense to offer this man aid or housing. In this time of spiritual...
How does it work?
What? The Wall of Light? Isn't it a wonder? It's one of Sokolov's latest inventions. They say the idea came to him in a vision.
Yes, but do you know how it works?
I really couldn't say. But all the hairs on your body stand up when you walk through it. Keep your men from tampering with it.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Chances are very good.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Non-compliant.
Huh? Damn! Guards! Police!
Flank him!
Got you now.
Watch it!
Take it! Firing! Whiskey room.
Flank him! I know you're here somewhere, scum. I'll feed your heart to the hounds. Stand clear. A promotion for the man who kills this. Watch out. Go down, you pig. Get over here. Damn it. Where'd he go? I know you're here. Fight for shit. Oh, I'll find you. I know you're here. When I find you, it's going to be bad.
None of this would have gotten so bad if that damn
Look out.
Corvo
Got
had
someone
killed the
skulking
Empress.
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
Look out. We got a prowler.
This is ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
We got a prowler on the loose.
No, stupid goddamn. Dublin son of.
I heard you there. We got a prowler on the loose.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This district is now under a mandatory whale oil ban. Compliance will be strictly enforced.
What?
We're not taking this one alive.
Oh, come on!
Help! Take it!
They literally shot one of their own in the head. How could I have stopped that?
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Chances are very good.
probably rot into everything.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Lord Regent has ordered strict whale oil rationing in this area. Failure to comply will result in immediate arrest.
We're closed. Holger Square. There's supposed to be a hotel that Slackjaw talked about. Okay, so this is the hotel. There's also a bone charm somewhere around here. Your max mana has been slightly increased. Okay, that's interesting. The upcoming area is riddled with pathways that allow many approaches to completing your mission. Look for overhead ledges, rat tunnels, water passages, and hidden places.
They ship them in from farming villages, bastard daughters, and extra mouths that can't be fed. They thought they would be working in a factory. By the time they arrive, it's much too late. The plague swept through here. There are rooms they have yet to clean. The girls do not like this new madam. She is not kind. Not at all like the old one. The Golden Cat entertains important clients tonight. The madam's worried. She must not disappoint. I can feel the great age ending. They ship them in from farming villages, bastard daughters, and extra mouths that can't be fed.
I told her to keep the children inside. I told her.
Okay, there's someone getting tortured out there, or rather in there. Can I talk to her? I can't. So I will choke her out just because I don't want her alerting the guards or anything. No one will keep us from death. It's not a very optimistic statement, but I can get it.
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion. We got a prowler on the loose.
Okay, I can get bend time, slows time for a short duration. You might be useful if I have a couple of enemies to get rid of. At level 2, time is completely stopped. Yeah, especially the complete stop sounds very intriguing. Okay, there's someone getting tortured right here, which I should probably get into, like, look into.
Why would anyone pay for that?
Need to get the men in position.
The ivory room. All I can tell you is it's very heavily soundproofed. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Custis is easier to manage. Some nights he just waits in the smoking room upstairs and talks. It's funny what people will pay for.
Personnel only. I would like to get rid of her, just because she's another potential avenue of alerting the guards. Apparently I can't talk with her? Oh no, that was stealing. Yeah, that was the Madame. Golden Cat Guest Ledger. Lord Morgan Pendleton with Lolia in the Ivory Room, 2nd floor. Mr. Bunting with Betty in the Silver Room, 2nd floor. Lord Castis Pendleton with Violetta in the smoking room, 3rd floor. Okay, so I need to find that Bunting guy and somehow get his locker combination from him. I know we're running low on beds, but I must have a room for the child. She's more important than you can guess, and recently she almost got away using the VIP entrance. That's why I decided to keep the master key in my possession. The girl must be cared for, even if she's a brat, and I want her kept in a room to herself. Please do not ask for credit. Actually, I do wonder, how often does that happen? You know, in this kind of establishment. Do people actually have the goal to ask for credit at a brothel? Okay, I would prefer to start from the ground floor, actually. and gradually move up. VIP exit.
Did you hear what that little girl did?
No. She's cute. Amy or Emily or something.
She tried to escape. Somehow she found the VIP exit.
Really?
Yes, Prudence keeps it locked now, and she carries the only key.
Why is she here anyway? Is she some niece of the Pendletons?
No idea. They keep her hidden away.
The problem is, I don't think I can take them both. Logically speaking, this should be impossible, because I'm pretty sure they are in front of a mirror. Like, they should see me in the literal mirror that they are using to, like, put up makeup or whatever. This is stupid to a ridiculous degree. Okay, I'll check out the VIP exit. Elixir delivery. This is this week's supply of elixir. Tell your ladies to drink up, but the boss says we've got to have coin in payment. No more trades. Okay, so this is the route I can use to escape, I guess, at the very end. But this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save here. And end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.